What if the Bermuda Triangle wasn't the only place where things vanish without a trace? What if, deep inside the United States, there was a land-based triangle where planes disappear, people are never found, and explanations just fall apart? Between Reno, Fresno, and Las Vegas lies one of the most dangerous and mysterious regions in North America. It's rarely talked about, rarely investigated, and officially, barely acknowledged. This place is known as the Nevada Triangle. Over the last 60 years, more than 2,000 aircraft have vanished here, many without distress calls, wreckage, or survivors. Tonight, we are entering one of America's darkest geographical mysteries. The Nevada Triangle covers nearly 25,000 square miles of brutal, unforgiving terrain. It stretches across northern Nevada, eastern California, and the formidable Sierra Nevada mountain range. This region is a land of extremes, dominated by towering granite peaks, deep alpine forests, hidden glacier, and vast, empty deserts. The weather here can shift in an instant. For centuries, this area was considered nearly inaccessible. In fact, large portions of this land weren't properly explored until as late as 1912. Even today, rescue teams describe parts of the Sierra Nevada as a place where nature actively resists human survival. It's a landscape that is as beautiful as it is deadly. At first glance, the Nevada Triangle looks peaceful, almost serene. But pilots and hikers tell a very different story. This region contains extreme magnetic anomalies, sudden whiteout storms, high-altitude wind tunnels, and unpredictable downdrafts that can snatch a plane from the sky. Planes can lose altitude in seconds. Navigation instruments have been reported to spin uncontrollably, freeze up, or completely shut down without warning. And when something goes wrong out here, help is often hundreds of miles away. It's a perfect storm of geographical hazards, a place where the rules of modern aviation seem to bend and break. The first known disappearance happened back in 1942. A small US military training aircraft took off on what should have been a routine flight. 2 people were on board. The sky was clear. The weather was calm. A newly built airfield was nearby. As the plane crossed a mountain pass in the Sierra Nevada, it vanished. No mayday call. No wreckage. No signal. Search crews were dispatched almost immediately, but the area was massive, remote, and nearly impossible to search thoroughly. Nothing was ever found. At the time, officials blamed a combination of human error, poor maps, and harsh terrain. But this was only the beginning of a disturbing trend. Over the next few decades, the disappearances continued. Civilian planes, military aircraft, private pilots, experienced crews, it didn't matter. Some vanished mid-flight. Others disappeared while approaching runways. In a startling number of cases, no debris was ever recovered. No bodies were found. No black boxes were located to tell the tale. By the early 2000s, researchers estimated that over 2,000 aircraft had disappeared in or near the Nevada Triangle. That number shocked even seasoned aviation experts. This wasn't just a series of random accidents. This was a pattern. A deadly, inexplicable pattern that demanded answers. And it's not just planes. Hikers, climbers, hunters, and campers have vanished here too. Some of the cases are especially disturbing. There are accounts of people disappearing within sight of their companions, of search dogs suddenly losing a scent trail as if it hit an invisible wall, and of tracks that just stop in the middle of nowhere. In several incidents, personal items were found left behind: boots, backpacks, even cameras. But the person who owned them was gone without a trace. Search and rescue teams admit that some areas are so dangerous, so prone to bizarre occurrences, that they refuse to enter them twice. So what's really happening in the Nevada Triangle? One of the leading theories is extreme geography. The Sierra Nevada creates violent weather patterns and deadly flight conditions that could easily bring down a small aircraft. This certainly explains some crashes, but not all of them, and definitely not the complete lack of wreckage in so many cases. Another theory points to magnetic anomalies. Unusual mineral deposits in the mountains may interfere with navigation systems, causing instruments to fail. This could explain the reports of spinning compasses, but it doesn't account for the sudden, total disappearances. Then there's the military activity. The region is near classified testing zones like Area 51. Some believe that experimental aircraft or secret weapons technology could be playing a role, either accidentally or intentionally. And finally, there's the truly unknown. UFO sightings are frequently reported in the area. People have talked about time distortions and strange atmospheric phenomena. Interestingly, The famous Roswell UFO incident in 1947 occurred not too far away. Officially, there is no connection. Unofficially, many people aren't so convinced. Unlike the world-famous Bermuda Triangle, the Nevada Triangle doesn't attract tourists. There are no cruise ships sailing into mystery, no dramatic ocean rescues, and very few survivors to tell their stories. There is just silence, and a growing list of unanswered questions. Some researchers believe the true number of disappearances is actually much higher, with many cases lost to poor records and forgotten reports from decades past. It's a mystery hidden in plain sight, a vast, deadly puzzle box in America's own backyard. The Nevada Triangle remains one of the country's most dangerous and least understood regions. It's a place where our best technology can fail, where nature reigns supreme, and where people simply vanish. Maybe there is a perfectly logical, scientific explanation for everything that happens here. Or maybe it's something we are not yet ready to understand. One thing is certain: if the Bermuda Triangle owns the sea, the Nevada Triangle owns the land. Thanks for watching, and if you want to explore more of the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to follow our channel.